What's going on, everyone? It's Rando. I'm back again with another one. Today we're going to talk about another great option for a Glock clone frame. This comes to us from Grit Grips, and I'm just doing the frame review today. We're going to hit the range another day because I actually ordered a full slide assembly for this, and I want to take the full Grit Grips firearm to the range and see how it stacks up compared to other ones. And I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that this wasn't sent to me to try. So I just wanted to give a big shout out to Grit Grips for reaching out and saying, hey, can you take a look at this? I see that you like other ones, and give us your honest thoughts. And I am going to break down some honest thoughts and what I feel about this. We're going to do an up close tabletop review. This grip itself was the brainchild of someone who worked in the firearms industry for many years and had hands in designing some great firearms that are currently loved and used by many people out there. What he did was take innovation over the last 2 years and kind of put it into what we see here in front of us as far as what we're getting with a Glock 19 clone frame. There's a lot of cool features that are involved here that I want to hit with you whenever we get a little bit more in depth with it, and some of the ergonomics that are different and set this apart from what's currently out there. Now, he currently only produces Glock 19 style clones right now, but I know that there's probably other things in the works for the future. I'm really excited to have this in my hand and take a closer look at it and then take it to the range with you. And I'll give you my overall thoughts. My initial impressions and initial thoughts after I picked this up were that I've been lying to everyone. I feel that I should have looked into this before I looked into others, and I would have been able to give you a more honest opinion of the Glock clones that are out there, because after holding this, I see why this is simply the best. And if you want to talk about Glock perfection, this might be the closest to it that we have. Let's take a closer look. All right, everyone, we're here with the up-close view of our Grit Grips Glock 19 clone frame. I guess of the GG19. Now, you might know Grit Grips very well from making magwells for the dagger, for the full size, for the compact, but now they're kind of branching off and they've been working on frames, and they're pretty awesome. I mean, first impressions are everything, and this kind of blew me away. Now, again, it was sent to me, but Grit Grip said, hey, if you don't like it, shoot it. They said, shoot it with your favorite firearm. They said, because we want an honest feedback and an honest opinion of what I think about this. And I am, gonna run down some highlights here with you. Let's look at it compared to some other frames just real quick. So obviously you have your good old Glock 19. Glock, it has its great little, square nubs here. It's classic, tried and true. But you're gonna notice, and I wanna just show you the back of this firearm and how you can see that Glock is kind of square right out the gate. With this, you're getting the beaver tail. Awesome beaver tail, by the way. And my other, good old favorite, which I said was after I reviewed it, the Combat Armory doesn't have much of a beaver tail. So if you look at it in comparison to the Grit Grips, significant. And also this is kind of bulky back here, whereas the Grit Grips frame slims it up. So it's more, appealing as far as the grip goes and handling. And then you got your good old dagger. And of course that has a beaver tail, and it does kind of swoop up in there nice. Now mind you, this is the full size one. So anyway, with this frame, as I said, compared to the Glock, now let's look at the magwell itself. You're gonna notice, as far as the Grit Grips goes, that not as boxy in the front. The back end tapers a little bit more, as I said, in comparison to the Combat Armory. Combat Armory is way more boxy in general as far as the front goes, and now I said I did enjoy these. But after holding Grit Grips, I kind of have to amend my opinion and say I've been lying, that I should have tried them first. Because you're going to see that it's boxy, not as rounded. Even here, where your fingers go, is definitely more rounded off on the Grit Grips, which is more pleasing to hold in general. So yeah, let's take a look at those, up next to each other. And you can see, how much the Grit Grips actually is tapered and how much it, how much, I don't know, it just contours. It's made for the hand. Obviously, the dagger, I believe, has a very nice contour as well and is also made for the hand. But whenever it comes to everything, now I know my friend chose the dagger is his favorite, but in all honesty, I did not have a Grit Grips frame yet to throw into the mix. If I would have, I have a very strong feeling he would have been choosing this one, just like I am now. Tons of cool features on it though. You can get them stripped. You can get them you can get them pre-assembled. Now it comes with already molded in slide rails, so that's really nice. I just want to take a note. I just want to run down some of the features of this because truly I think it's awesome, and I'm really thankful that this was sent to me to review. I'm like very, very pumped about it. Look at this grip texture. The texture itself, I mean, it has the custom stippled look without sending it off. It feels very nice just to touch. And I'm gonna go over a little bit more of that here in a minute, at least my thoughts and what I gather. And if you look at it, I don't know, it kind of looks like arrows. And that's what they're going for, arrows going down. Very nice. It's made from a high strength glass reinforced polymer. And I'm not gonna lie, if you're looking over this, like I'm gonna compare it to Glock real quick, because obviously Glock, you're not gonna see tooling marks, you're not gonna see anything as far as like dimples from the molding process or anything like that. You don't see any of that. If you look at the Combat Armory frame, you are going to notice, you're gonna notice these like little circular divots, I'm guessing from like the molding process, okay? And even on daggers, you're definitely gonna notice them on daggers. You got here and here and here and here and here. There's, you know, so you're gonna have those marks. But I mean, I've really inspected this and I can't find anything. If anything, there's one. That's it. Just that one right there. But none of the other marks. And to be honest with you, like I think, you know, just a quick glance at it, you wouldn't even notice that one tiny one. Really super clean. Again, to touch on that, it has the nice extended beaver tail, and whenever you're getting up in there and to get your full grip, I mean, truly, it's just pure comfort. Love it. It's compatible with all Glock 19 Gen 3 parts, which is awesome. And one thing that they did, which is amazing to me, especially being left-handed, is they use the Gen 4 mag release. It also, and it kind of puts it in a little bit different position as far as holding, so we're not gonna have accidental mag drops, you know, on either side, and it's ambidextrous. And whenever you get one from Grit Grips, it also has this little bit of extended mag release too. So that's pretty sweet. Really like that. Yeah, it has the OEM Glock rail on it, which is awesome because it's gonna take the different light attachments, just like your Glock would. Different lights. So pretty sweet in general that way too. If you're looking at overall grip of it, as I've been and as I'm kind of impressing upon even more so in this video, the grip angle of it was taken from around the OEM like 21 degree and made 18 degrees, which to be honest with you, whenever you hold it, I know it's just a few degrees, but just that overall feel is, I don't know, it's just very pleasing. It's just pleasing to hold, like more of a natural grip angle. Really enjoying that. The texture, you're going to note on this as compared to other firearms, which you're going to see like the stop break, even with Glock has like a more of like a stop break, and with daggers, the stop and break between, you're going to notice that this has a 360 degree wrap. Okay, so the whole way around this firearm, which is awesome. And especially grip where you need it and where it counts most too. And even look at the back of this, like how in the back, instead of it just being the same, it's almost like lines through it. So it kind of then restarts like a new pattern out. And same thing with the front, it starts like a new pattern. So that's really awesome. It has horizontal lines in it, which the horizontal lines are designed so that whenever you give your own, you know, positive grip into it, it grips back. And it's made for recoil mitigation. It's to help whenever you have them shots and you need to do follow-up shots, so that it's like biting into you. It's, you know, it's locking it in place pretty much in every direction. That's what this is done for. I mean, it took him 2 years to do this, but I mean, in all honesty, often great things in life aren't made in a very short time. Sometimes it takes time. And he wanted, you know, and Dusty at Grit Grips just wanted to make sure that this was done the right way. And truly, it is. Like every angle that every angle of it, meticulously designed. Whenever you hold it, it just feels great. This pattern is made to aid with recoil mitigation. And the more you squeeze it, like, you know, like it actually feels pretty soft, like up front, you know, and like it's not soft as in squishy, but like not abrasive, okay? But whenever you grip it, the texture really shines. That's when it's given that big positive feedback. You know, you feel it actually kind of ripping back to you. Other jobs, like, you know, like stippling jobs, or even like the stickers that you buy on, which is like sandpaper. I mean, that's an aggressive, abrasive texture, yes, but at the same time, it's always aggressive and abrasive. So whenever you're touching your skin or even clothes, you know, it's gonna catch on there. And now, not all guns, but, you know, a lot of the ones that have more of the aggressive appearance, or, you know, or even like I said, the sandpaper stickers, it's going to catch on you and it's going to be very irritating. I mean, I've carried in the waistband, and whenever you're carrying in the waistband, the firearm, at least, you know, part of the frame here is touching the skin. So whenever that's constantly rubbing against you, especially your gut, you're going to know it. And I think having this nice texture that, you know, it bites when you want it to, is what you need. You know, it's not abrasive. In all honesty, like, so this, you know, this grip, as I said, I really enjoyed it. It's kind of abrasive, but and then against the skin, it also kind of rubs, you know, a little bit harsh. You know, it's kind of sandpapery. And the more that you have that against your skin, the worse. This does not feel bad. I don't feel like I could, you know, use this to peel dead skin off my arm. I think it feels very nice. If we're going to look at more features of this frame in general, we have to note the double undercut. This is an amazing feature right away that you're getting from this. You don't have to go home with a Dremel and hope that you know, do everything right. You're not taking off too much material. Already done for you. Beautiful double undercut so that you can get that nice grip, get your finger really up in there, okay? Awesome. I mean, it's great, truly. And we can't miss this one striking feature other than the amazing texture, their proprietary pattern that they have, the ledge, the gas pedal, the ledge, whatever you want to call it, or whatever I call it whenever I'm out at the range. I mean, look at that. You can see that it actually steps out. So it's not flat. Let's look. Glock has none. Round nub, okay? Round nub. Whenever you get your hand on there and you're actually resting, it slides off. Trust me, it does. Daggers, they don't ship with any texturing here. It's a little bit of a opening, but no texture. Combat Armory, sure, has texture. Has like that little bit of a bleb there, and yeah, you can put your finger there. But truly, one of my favorite things about this, just holding it, is this ledge. You get your thumb. It's very, very nice. Really nice place to rest, okay? I feel that either way, you're really able to get like the best purchase on a firearm that you can. Like, you know, I'm running my nail along it. You can see that it's a defined ledge, of course, with their proprietary texture here, okay? Just awesome. And again, this is going to aid with such great recoil mitigation because it's actually putting positive pressure down on it. I'm sure it will slip, to be honest with you. A lot of things do. There's a lot of force, okay? But truly giving me the best chance, the fact that there's actually a defined ledge, I feel is going to give me the best chance of follow-up shots and recoil mitigation just for myself. All right, let's throw some slides on it. And I just want to show you that it can pretty much mate up with whatever. The Glock that I do have is a Gen 5, so obviously it's not going to mate up with that. But, you know, we got our good old aim surplus, and of course, we're running with everything unloaded today. You know, we got our nice aim surplus slide on there. Looks good, of course. Let's pop that off. And one other thing I noticed was the takedown is amazing compared to other firearms and really super easy to get onto. Let's go ahead and let's throw a dagger slide on there. It mates up beautifully as well. Let's try mags because we got to make sure that all of our mags work. This is a factory Glock 19 mag. Locks back. Let's go ahead and drop it. This is our good old P mag. Of course, locks back. Let's drop it. Drops free. Let's try a Glock 17 size. Locks back. Drops free. And just for funsies, let's throw a good old 40 round ETS mag in there, just in case you want to run a big boy. And does it lock back? But of course. And drops free just fine. So here we go. As a complete firearm. Very nice. Let's go ahead and pop this off. So what can I say? I can just say that I'm thoroughly impressed. Looking at everything that we have right now, and we have this. And I know that a lot of stuff came from Glock's great innovation that was many, many years ago. I mean, we have to move forward into the future. This platform right here is giving us another really great opportunity to have something customizable. Already comes kind of, pretty much custom and decked out anyway. And it just feels comfortable. Again, first impressions are key. How it feels is super important. So holding it in your hand, I don't know, to me that's a big tell-all, okay? I just think that ultimately this is a super great option, and I cheated myself by not really digging further into what frames were out there. And to be honest with you, like, he produces slides for it, which I have a slide coming, so I can do a full Grit Grips firearm review. So it's not just like a combo of things. This will be the full Grit Grips firearm. That's what I'm going to take to the range, and that's what we're going to review in the coming weeks. So very excited about this. Really shorted myself, and I shorted you on opinions because I only showed you what I really wanted to. This stacks up amazing, and I'd throw it in the ring with the best of them. I strongly believe in initial first impressions, because that's all you're going to have in the gun store whenever you're going to pick up a firearm. And if I can say, when I picked this up, I mean, I'm thoroughly blown away. As always, thanks for watching. Be safe, be kind. God bless everyone. I'll see you on the range.